Welcome back, my name is Tobal, and we're continuing on with X4. So it looks like our trader that's going to be delivering the last bit of goods to our station has arrived. This is the freighter Helios Sentinel. Let's see where he goes to. We never have watched a trader come up. Let me zoom up here. Do we want to bet on this magic station, like whatever this thing is here, or do we want to bet going directly to the rock? Ooh, looks like he might do a head-on dock with that. It is! It's like a little, I don't know, is this like a construction dock that's only there until you have a main dock, like a service dock? It's very interesting. So I think that's fairly indicative that there is some trade going on with this station here, or with this, whatever this happens to be that's part of our station, so that's great. And it looks like our building is probably going to start as soon as he unloads all of his goodies that we have ordered. I think that'll be it. 101 energy cells are all we need. Now, for the rest of these modules, what we need to do after this is start to talk to traders at different stations, and they should have recipes for us to use for the station. So we'll be able to find new modules, better modules. We really need to find out, what are we doing with the station? We have, in the very immediate vicinity, we have a supply of ice, it looks like. 16 square kilometers of ice, very little ore, very little silicon. So we could turn this into an ice mining station, although there already is an ice refinery right next door. So I don't know if that'll be super profitable. But maybe we could take something that uses ice and silicon, since they're both right here. It's possible. I'm just not sure yet. We haven't even looked at the market. And yet, sure enough, as soon as they docked and sent the goods over, our construction team is working on building the dock. So it should take 9 minutes for that. Real quick, a big thank you to the Gerbilist, I believe. The Gerbilist. Nice. He suggested, or she suggested in Reddit, in the X4 Foundation subreddit, a way to kind of poach some crew. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look. Oh, neat. It's like disassembled itself. It's like a little transformer. Or maybe this is how it always looks. I can't remember now. Maybe this is how it looks. What we're going to look at is the in-depth information. I thought we had a police scanner on here. Maybe we don't. So we're going to try to poach someone off of this ship and turn them into a manager. And that'll be our manager for the station. Unless the game makes us go do a tutorial type mission where we have to find a manager from a station. Either way, we'll have some extra crew. So let's go exploring. I like that it opens onto pure space and we're just kind of hanging out. Yeah. I think I saw somebody run by with no helmet, right? Oh, here you go. You're just exposed to the vacuum of space. No problem. Oh, I can't tell what your skills are. Oh, that's a bummer. Maybe I do need to have a scanner to find that out. So what we can do is basically hire any of these crew members from this ship and then turn them into our crew and convert them to a manager. I was hoping to find somebody who has decent management skills, but I don't seem to be able to do that. And maybe that's because I don't have the police scanner. I think the police scanner lets you do a deep scan on a ship and find more information about it. It seems that because, we know this person's highest skill, they're a Marine, so their boarding skill is higher up. That would make sense. So maybe if we see a skill at the top of the list, even though we don't know what it is, we could assume that it's going to be a little bit higher than the rest. So this person's a better pilot. This actually shows the skill. They have a 4 in piloting. So do we see anybody that has a management of like 2 or 3? I don't know if we even need that. Maybe we don't need anyone with any management skill at all. I think everyone here is kind of an engineering person. Let's just hire someone at random, and we'll just see what we get, and then maybe we can learn from that and go from there. Oh, our station looks really nice and big over here. Wait, come back. I'm not done with you yet. You are a individual engineer.
Hello. there.
Okay, I'm going to hire you to work. Can I pick Casterly Rock? Let's pick this. Cannot be reached. That's fair. Let's pick the Discoverer Vanguard instead as a service crew. Okay. Oh, we can in fact see the skill once we go into the higher screen. Okay, so you have a skill of 2. That's fine. That's no problem. It's our starter one, right? Welcome crew member. Now what can I do with you? Let's we might need to wait until the dock is built for us to land on the Casterly Rock and then change this crew member over to the manager. So, are you coming on board? Will you just warp on board or will you get stuck? Okay, you're making your way downtown here. Let's wait till he hops on board. I don't know if we'll be able to see that or not. Oh, there he is. Oh, how neat. I like that. Okay, so he's on board. We'll undock. Hopefully he won't go floating off into the abyss. Wonderful. Our station is still going to take some time. So, maybe we've got our manager. Okay. The harder part, I don't think we know yet all of the different types of logical overviews. We can't guesstimate. Okay, we can't guesstimate yet what we need. Well, this is neat. Do we need drones? Can we have drones? Sure. Why not? Why not have a target of drones? Do we not have any option here? Fair enough. Maybe we get this once the dock is completed. Maybe there's nowhere to go right now. So we probably want some generic storage. You know, I still have not found out yet how to rotate the module off of the dock. So I've got that going for me, which is entertaining. This is cool. Can we snap off at different points here? So this will be the main dock, right? So then we could trying to hit some different combinations in the hopes of magically getting the right command to rotate the piece. No combination of mouse that I've found yet, although I seem to be stuck now in some kind of a dragging spot. Nice. I broke that. Okay, well I will stop quite messing around with that as much at the moment, and probably take a look at that offline to try to figure out if we are even able to at all rotate those station parts. I would think, I mean, unless it has to be horizontal, maybe you can only build those station parts in that orientation. I would think that you could at least rotate the dock to a different angle. Well, didn't it have just then, it started with a different angle? Am I just losing my mind there? This is top down. Does it snap to anything different? No, not really. I mean, I suppose everything has to be like up, right? Everything, think of it as the floor is below the whatever you're working on, so everything has to be up from there. But I would think you'd at least be able to rotate it so that it could go off a different side of the ship, or the dock, or it could just be at a different angle, right? See, we can only, it seems like we can only dock this on this side here, but not on the other side. Interesting. Well, we'll mess around with this a bit. I will do some of it offline so that I can kind of get a yes or no answer on that. We have about, it looks like, oh, we only have a minute and a half. We can wait for that, no problem. Let's see what our other ships are doing in the meantime. Our trader, oh trader, what are you up to? You are busy making, this is build storage. These are the energy cells we bought. You bought 40 silicon wafers. That's your big trade right now. You sold them for a paltry 300 credit profit. I'm not really not having a lot of belief. I mean, here you made 100K, But here he made 600. I just don't know. It's such a random. There's so much randomness to it. I guess I could disable the option to buy like cheap things like we were doing before. I would just think he'd buy in bulk. Do you have anything stuck in your inventory though? No, you're empty. Okay. Right now you're doing what? You are buying and selling microchips. Again, you're stuck here in second contact. You're not expanding outwards, which is bugging me. I really want you to be out and about in the world. Are you in second contact? Yep, sure enough. Although to be fair, I think the microchip sale recently was one of the better ones. Maybe it takes the local station into account. What do you have here? You're not selling anything but Claytronics here. So maybe there's no real profit to be made on that one. He just sold for 498,000 and he's estimating that he's going to get 630,000. So that's definitely a great deal. It's just that weird follow-up to that trade seemed like it made, nothing at all. So I mean, I guess if that's what they're doing per trade, and then they, maybe they have a crappy run. Maybe they're trying to. Here's an idea. Possibly they're trying to. They know that the next trade forward is. Oh, we're getting orders here about our station. I want to finish my thought real quick. So maybe he's taking his delivery, right? So he went from the microchip factory here, and he's going to sell microchips. Okay, well maybe he knew he wanted to come back to the microchip factory, but in order to go back, he wanted to have something to bring with him. So perhaps he just went right next door and bought something really cheap. That might be it too. They might be a couple trades ahead. So maybe they're planning for trade C over here. But to get there, they have to, it's better to go to station B and pick some things up and then go to C. At least you could sell something on the way. So maybe they prioritize bringing, making some kind of profit in order to get to this thing they want. So we just finished our station dock. That shouldn't have changed anything in terms of what the station looks like, right? It was just the dock that changed. What order did you just give us here? What command? Build dock area and dock. I think we can hopefully manage that. Where did we put the dock at? Is that little tiny thing right in front of us here? I think so. Trying to hit the dock command and it's just kind of honking at me. Wait, was this not the dock? Is that all the way on the other side? Did we put the dock on the other side? Oh, I'm not smart. I didn't even think about that part. I mean, to be fair, if you're coming out of warp or you're coming out of fast travel, I don't think it's going to be hard to go to the back dock as opposed to one that's, I don't know, more on this side of the world. I guess that doesn't matter at all. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, look, we've already got local mass traffic. Making a hot mess. Oh, we've got criminals. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you? This is my station. This is literally my station. Can you...
I'm not talking to you.
Can you calm down? Can you... I'm trying to fight some criminals and you just happen to get in my way. And we're auto-saving. I love that this is a Teladi Station security vessel. So this is a Teladi Station, I guess? Look, we're gonna go fight criminals, okay? You can just calm down. That's right, keeping our station clean. Are you shooting at me? On my own freaking dock. Well, I'm not gonna take that. Yeah, that's right, little ball of anger. It literally is like a little tiny sphere. Like we're getting attacked by the little tiny balls from Portal 2. Dude, you are... Go stop it. You stop it right now. Bad Teladi. I don't want none of your rapid sand. We lost a little bit of reputation. That's fine. We only had like 2 to begin with. Not too concerned about it. Let's dock at our station that we apparently like to start fights at. I mean, it's our station. We should be able to start whatever fights we want, right? We literally own it. Alrighty, we're going to land down at our own station here. Apparently I'm going to mess that up a bit. Just buzz me. What a jerk. And alright, now what?
Hello there.
Hi. Do we... Oh, we have a mission to go inside. cops all around us, man. They're all coming after us. And let's see where we're going to. Manager's office.
Direct access. It seems I have no choice. I must leave my current location and join you on that station.
Oh, how about that? Oh, are you going to become our new manager?
Greatly appreciated. I will send instructions. I didn't expect I would need to enact this escape plan, so...
Oh, okay. Suddenly you're escaping from your
fast combat ship is
random, your random ship. Fair enough. Let's travel to our vessel. I forgot I can just do Shift to D.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to. Well, you know what? We may have too many people here. Can I quickly change your orders? No. Let's go to our ship. I'm afraid I'm gonna get to this guy, and do you have to escort him maybe, or pick him up? We don't know. Oh, let's play it safe and transfer somebody from our ship here to the station, because I think we have 2 crew members on this ship right now on the Discovery. So let's move them off real quick. Alright folks, I need one of you to move. Let's move this person that's been here a while, or just got here. I need you to serve somewhere else, please, and I want you to serve Castle Rock. You can be the Castellan. That's fine. Sure, I guess we'll assign you as manager.
Confirmed.
Congratulations on your promotion. Signed up as a service crewman and basically got promoted to owner, operator. And we're gonna go rescue our boron scientist friend. I mean, I suppose he did give us basically the equivalent of a free station, so we owe him something. Maybe a drink, you know. Let's take a look back at our trader screen. Should make a good bit of... Did you not just do a mission? Or was this the finished mission that you had? That was the 120k. I thought you had more stuff on you, trader. And I just got bumped all to goodness here because I wasn't paying attention. We'll stick autopilot on. Not that autopilot will do any better than I will, because it is also super broken. But I'll feel slightly more comfortable with that in command. Okay, trader, what do you have on you? You have goods, please. No goods, and you're going to do what? You're going to buy silicon wafers and sell silicon wafers, again, in system. Are you going, is it because you're close by? It's not. It's really not. You're going across this. You're going across the system. So he's doing this one trade loop. He's selling microchips to here. He's taking the microchips up to this Claytronics factory. He's then going to pick up silicon from here and sell those silicon wafers in system to the station that has the microchips. I just don't know. I don't think it really makes a difference, right? I mean, 269, 275. It's not even selling them. You're not even buying them at a decent price. It's this one right here, right? What are you buying the... You're not even buying silicon wafers, so maybe he's taking them somewhere else this time around. The decision making still boggles me. Like, it still has decent trades every so often, right? We did see 120,000 profit there, but
something out here.
other times... Oh, hey, what, where? What did you find? You found an abandoned... Oh, what is it? Ah, stop. It's the first time I've ever seen an abandoned ship, so I'm very excited. Was it our trader that found that? I think that was him. Is that order still there? Oh no, I lost the ship. I don't know who it was. Who has an abandoned ship by them? You're moving quick.
Awaiting orders.
I don't see anyone near him that's not moving. Everyone here is moving. What about Satellite Master? Was it you? Everything around you is moving. Hey, you're done, I think, with your orders, are you? Did you put all those satellites down? Very nice. We'll have him return dock at Maybe our station. Can we do this? Now we'll just tell it to dock at it. That's fine. Who else do we have that could have found an abandoned ship? Was it one of these here? Oh, I should have paid more attention. I was so excited I just wanted to stop my my screen here and see what it was. Didn't it say mineral miner? Was that it? I want you to follow this. This is not moving at all. Okay, so can I tell you to board this and take it over? You have no Marines on board. Okay. Slight oversight. What if I give you a couple orders to maybe... Alright, let's get the trade window out of the way. Let's find a... It'll have to be a big shipyard. What's the closest shipyard? Oh my goodness. Right here. Okay, upgrade multiple repairs. What about crew? Can we get some... Can we get a couple Marines on board? Okay. And I guess they have to start as recruits. They can't start as veterans. So let's get like 10 Marines on... 20 Marines on board. How much does this cost? That's not much. While we're at it, we've been putting this off for a bit. We can't afford to kind of upgrade the ship just a bit. Let's get 20 crew. We've got a captain. I don't think we can really start hitting these repairs just yet. Well, we have 1 million, but that's still a good chunk of our profits. Let's repair our 2 engines. We can't do the main guns. I think we can add a couple more turrets though, because we are kind of bare bones right now. I think we took all those things off. Do we have overall shields? We have overall shield gen. We have thrusters. We have a travel engine and we have no shield. Let's put a shield on the engines itself to protect the engines. Let's get real quick. We'll do an easy shield to protect the... No, we don't want a shield here. We want a shield... Is that what I want right there? Okay, that's where I wanted to protect these 2 turrets. So... Let's do a 2 tracking turrets. Can we do that? This will be... Oh, and then I click this and I do... Okay, I increase the amount. Okay, 2 of those. Down here, let's do group 2. Let's do a shield. Let's do missiles down here. 2 missiles. That'll be it for the moment. Okay, I don't want to go too crazy. I already went too crazy. But we should start putting weapons on this in case we want to use it for anything in particular. Currently edited ship is not added. Oh. Add to the shopping list. I did it. What aren't you enjoying here? Add to the shopping list. What did I hit wrong? What aren't we liking about what my choices were? 1.7 million. This is only going to cost 680,000. Okay, I guess that's fine. Is it because it's not parented, maybe? I mean, I think we're even in the right group, aren't we? Aren't we in a parented place? Oh, good. This whole window's just bugged to all hell. That's what the problem is. Wonderful. Okay, well, fine. Screw it. We'll do... God, I really want that miner. Isn't that a huge miner that's just right there? Or did somebody capture it already? Oh, see... Got distracted and it looks like it's already been captured by someone. It's not there anymore. Are you still trying to follow it? I think you are. That's funny. That's the order I think I had to escort that ship that I gave to the Elite Vanguard. That the Elite Vanguard is not even following my orders anyways because it does whatever it wants. Okay, fine. I guess just going back to our mission now because it was like 3 different systems that all got screwed up at the same time. I'm not bitter at all about that. All right, duly noted. We'll spend some time next episode thinking and choosing some upgrades for our nice sized frigate. Maybe I might even try to add on kind of an assault ship so we could have something just undock from our with the frigate itself, so the frigate doesn't have to engage in small boarding operations or anything like that. We're even going. This is all a mission to rescue this Talati guy, I think, or the sorry, the Boron guy. So yeah, that's fun. I'm still bummed about that. I think it was a miner that was just abandoned. I should have chosen immediately when it came up on the screen. I should have chosen to like mark it. It came up and asked me what I want to do, and I think I could have said protect it. So maybe I could have prevented that from getting. I don't know if it got repaired or if it was a bug.
I am beginning to feel a bit tense. I do hope this goes to plan.
Intense? Like you're out camping? No? Okay.
Please take a look.
Alright, you want me to go to empty space. Sounds good. Nothing has ever gone wrong from meeting someone at a random spot in the universe. Alright, what are you up to, our trade friend? I bet you're trading some silicon wafers. Yep. Point guard. Didn't you have an escort at one point? Your escort looks like it's waiting at the objective. I don't know what's going on with the AI anymore. I honestly don't. And it's enough to really kind of frustrate me a little bit, to the point where it makes me want to put it on the shelf for a couple weeks, because I do have a lot of faith in X4, but when it's when there's quite a few, you know, bug encounters after bug encounters, it's kind of like, well, you know, maybe we should just wait it out instead. I think I'll.
I wish to escape the station via a chartered freighter. There are actually multiple ships involved, as to confound anyone wishing to track me.
Wonderful.
I would like you to protect any ship which should get into trouble.
Okay, so you're gonna hire out a bunch of different ships, and we have to just guess at which one is which? Sure. That sounds fine. Maybe I'll use our misbehaving ship here. Your supposed escort. I don't even know where he is. The wingman for No Sir. Yeah, I'm completely boggled by the decision making in the AI right now. You've got a default order to escort the ship, but you're just hanging out in deep space. I think he flew back to where the ship was, and it's just, there's no way to match the speed. But we're gonna have him follow the ship, I guess, for the minute. We'll try to follow it too. In case we get another order, though, we'll have some backup. But yeah, you know, I try not to be too negative. It's just sometimes when there's 3 or 4 bugs in a row, you kind of get a little bit burned out of it. So I might wind up exploring a little bit with the station. Excuse me, the station. Enough to find out kind of what a good trade option might be. But I may wind up tabling X4 just for a couple more days to see what other patches they have to work out some of the AI issues. I mean, granted, it doesn't really matter that my guarding ship isn't escorting my freighter. I mean, it could, right? We have seen, I don't think a Let's Play, but I was playing and trying to just make some money, and my freighter got jumped by pirates, and so it could matter if the AI is sitting here trying to fly back and forth to the freighter, and the freighter's all by itself in the middle of nowhere, because the fighter either flew ahead to complete the order, or it's way behind because it doesn't know how to keep pace. So none of those situations are good, and either of them could lead to either target ship being destroyed. So a little torn. Maybe a better option is to not use the wing commands at all, and perhaps let's try this. What if we remove it from the wing? What if I just try to make you manually? Okay, so I only have the option to make you follow it. I can't just tell you to defend it. It has to be a fleet order. Fair enough. But yeah, he'll follow. It's just the following doesn't always make sense. And there's our 5,000 profit off the silicon wafers from the huge trade ship. And he might be going to do microchips again. It seems like it's a lucrative route in this system. The microchip portion, at least, is pretty lucrative. So he picked up something just now. I bet it's the same exact route. Microchips from one area, yeah, going to the same station. So There must have been a shortage from, I don't know if there was an activity or a mission that made it shorted or had the shortage there. But the trader is exploiting that and making a decent profit. It's just that instead of coming directly back, which would make sense, he's only going from here to here. So instead of coming right back and making the same run, if there's profits, he's going down all the way to this, I think it's one of these factories down here, to pick up the silicon wafers to bring them to the microchip factory. Now, here's the thing. Maybe the microchip factory makes, as soon as he drops them off, somehow it makes the microchips. I don't know. I wouldn't think that's how it is. I would think it's an overtime thing. Could be. Maybe he's actually bringing literally the resources to make the microchips. Who knows? But either way, this does seem like a profitable route. There goes our escort, trying to rush to the target first. And what else is going on? We've got our big fleet here. Our big fleet, the big frigate. I think next episode I will go ahead and work on upgrading him just a bit. Trying to do some of the repairs, probably not all of them, because it would push us over 1 million just for that frigate when I don't think it's really needed yet. And to be fair, that frigate's pretty tough. So we should be able to handle anything in the next few missions that comes up. But I think I will go ahead and put a break in here. And I like how this is a criminal tour bus. And I'll put a break in here and I'll let our boron scientist friend get to the station safely. And I will pick this up next episode and we can see what kind of a mission he's got for us. I think we're just going to have to pick him up and take him to our station. That would make sense to me as to, you know, what he's up to right now. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them below and I will be sure to check those out and get back to you. But otherwise, thank you again as always for watching the video. I do appreciate your continued support, and I hope I wasn't too negative on some of the frustrations with the bugs we're encountering here. Overall, I do think it's a fun game. It's just sometimes it can get a little bit tiresome dealing with the bugs in those ways. So we'll leave it for now, and we'll come back with another video soon. Thank you so much for watching.